A very good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Central Bank reduces policy interest rates by 50 basis points. Government announces plans to transform the higher education system. News in detail. The central bank announced that it has resumed cuts by reducing key policy rates by 50 basis points. This decision comes as inflation remains anchored with the aim to further ease financial conditions and support the expansion of the economy. The announcement was made yesterday by the central bank officials at the monetary policy review held at the central bank premises in Colombo yesterday. This rate cut follows a 4-month hiatus during which the central bank paused any further reductions until government securities yields and lending rates aligned with policy rates. Despite some easing in yields and lending rates, the central bank observed a reversal in yields and slower softening in lending rates in recent weeks. The rate-setting committee emphasized the need for the financial sector to promptly pass on the benefits of monetary easing to accelerate the normalization of market interest rates. With this latest cut, the total drop in key rates amounts to 700 basis points since the central bank began its monetary easing cycle in June last year. Officials highlighted a growth bias in the monetary policy statement, noting that inflation remains within their target range of 4 to 6%. Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe expressed confidence in maintaining inflation at the target level over the next 12 to 18 months, barring any major shocks. Speaking to journalists, Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe said that a committee will be formed in the near future to review the recent salary hikes of the central bank employees according to the directives of the finance minister. He said that the central bank management, along with its trade unions, will make their case to justify their actions once summoned by the said committee.
This salary revision was done in accordance with the existing laws that has been done for several years since 1950 by the central bank boards. Independently, salaries and wages of these central bank employees were determined by the boards, successive boards. There's nothing wrong and there's nothing illegal. That I want to make it very clear. In the same way. And second one, what has happened since the last increase, there was a discussion at the parliament. What has given by the new act, we are more accountable to the parliament. So with that accountability provision, we have requested Parliament to, on the accountability we have reported it. Then Parliament has come out with some recommendations because of the accountability that comes with the responsibility as well. That's why we have to adhere to what has been recommended by the Parliament, where it clearly says appoint a committee to review this, and then after the appointment of this committee, within 4 weeks, they have to submit a report back to the Parliament, to the Minister of Finance. That process will take place. So what will happen under the process, there will be independent committee appointed by the Minister. I think this will happen soon. After that, 4 weeks time, they will submit. Then we can see the outcome of that. That committee will make a decision. That's why there will be opportunities. I hope that for all the trade unions, the management will make our representations, how we have done this in the past, how we have done this time, all the basis and justification. On that basis, committee will make a recommendation.
The Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena began his visit to China by paying homage to martyrs, war heroes at the Monument to the People's Heroes in Beijing recently. Following this solemn ceremony, he received a Guard of Honor from the Chinese military, marking the commencement of bilateral discussions. In a high-level discussion, the Prime Ministers emphasized the importance of strengthening cooperation across various sectors, including social, cultural, educational, agricultural and economic domains. The highlight of the day was the signing of 9 new agreements between China and Sri Lanka, paving the way for enhanced collaboration and mutual development. Representing Sri Lanka's Secretary to the Prime Minister Anura Dissanayake inked the agreements, while secretaries from 9 ministries of China signed on behalf of their country. Notable figures present at the event included ministers from the People's Republic of China, Sri Lankan State Minister Shehan Semasinghe and Ashoka Priyantha, and Member of Parliament Yadamini Gunawardena. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Chinese Prime Minister Li Qiang has reaffirmed China's unwavering support for Sri Lanka's debt restructuring process and economic development efforts. The Chinese Prime Minister said this during high-level bilateral talks held with Prime Minister Dinesh Gunawardena in Beijing recently. Prime Minister Lee praised Sri Lanka's remarkable economic progress despite facing challenges in the past. He expressed gratitude to Prime Minister Gunawardena for his efforts in strengthening the friendship between the two countries. Prime Minister Lee also announced China's commitment to assist in the development of key infrastructure projects in Sri Lanka, including Kotanaike International Airport, Hambantota Port and the Colombo Port City. In response, Prime Minister Gunawardena expressed his appreciation for China's steadfast support for Sri Lanka's independence, territorial integrity and sovereignty. He acknowledged China's assistance during times of international political challenges and economic hardships. The Bar Association of Sri Lanka held its first Bar Council meeting for the year 2024, marking its 50th convocation in Colombo recently. During the event, Attorney at Law Kaushalya Navaratne was declared as the President of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka for the second consecutive year without contest. At the event, a commemorative stamp was issued in celebration of the Golden Jubilee of the Bar Council Association. Chief guests of the event included the Minister of Justice Vijayadasa Rajapaksa and Minister of Mass Media Dr. Bandula Gunawardena. The Bar Council Association also tabled and adapted the annual report for the year 2023 and 2024. Addressing the media after the event, the former Secretary of the Bar Association Dr. Sunil Aberatne spoke about the future of the Bar Association and his bid for its presidency.
I am contesting for the post of presidency of the Bar Association of Sri Lanka in 25-26. My main reason to come forward for this position is to maintain a political and independent and very dynamic Bar Association. My main target is to strengthen the lawyer in this country. I strongly believe that strengthening the lawyer in this country, we can maintain rule of law, and the lawyer will contribute to maintain independent, the judiciary independent, the bar and the rule of law. So my second target is to open new avenues to young lawyers in this country. By way of doing that, I strongly feel that we can make the positive contribution for digital economy of the country.
State Minister of Higher Education Dr. Suren Raghavan revealed that a report on the establishment of the National Higher Education Development Commission has been submitted to the ministry. Speaking at a press briefing held at the Presidential Media Center today, the State Minister expressed confidence that the NHEDC could be established within the year after thorough examination of the reports. Regarding the proposed replacement of the University Grants Commission with the NHEDC, State Minister Raghavan emphasized the importance of this institution for transforming the university system in Sri Lanka. State Minister Raghavan clarified that despite challenges, students who passed their advanced level examination in 2021 to 2022 have been successfully enrolled in 17 universities. To address challenges faced by final year students, plans are underway to renovate building acquired in Ratmalana and Kalaniya, which will provide additional classroom facilities for lectures and practical sessions. The State Minister said that with the NHEDC on the horizon, Sri Lanka looks towards a future of enhanced higher education opportunities and improved institution oversight. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with the stock updates. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained by 98.96 to close at 11,434.49, and the S&P SL20 gained by 37.70 to close at 3,300.27. The turnover was 1.8 billion rupees and over 88 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all we have for tonight. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care. Good night.